Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very fun video for you guys. We are going to start doing a lot of spring shopping around here on my channel. So for spring 2023, we are kicking off the videos right now. So today we are going to be heading to Target, and I'm super excited about today's video because it is a fun collaboration with my good friend Kailyn. She's one of my best friends. You guys know pretty much every single season we like to go on a girl shopping trip and just see what they have out in stores, and we always like to collaborate on those videos. So today we are heading to Target to see what all they have. But if you are from Kailyn's channel, hello, my name is Nicole and this is The Simplistic Home. And here on my channel I share all things simple living, affordable decorating, and thrifting, and I definitely hit hard on the affordable decorating and thrifting. So if that sounds like something you guys would be interested in, I hope you consider subscribing today. I would love to have you here in this space, and just stick around and see what all we have going on here on my channel. But without further ado, let's head to Target and see all of the great things that they have out, from Threshold, Studio Mcgee, Hearth and Hand, and a little bit of everything in between. So starting off in the dollar spot section, they actually had some really good neutral pieces that you can use all year round in your kitchen or just your home in general. So for your kitchen specifically, they had a garlic holder. They also had a citrus juicer, a cream and sugar pitcher, along with their tea towels and hand towels that they always have out every single season. They typically just change the pattern of those, but nonetheless, they're still super cute. They also had some really nice bread boxes and organization things as far as bins and whatnot go, and just a little bit of everything here in the dollar spot section. But it seemed like they were pretty well fully stocked the day that we went, so that was nice to see a variety of items. Most of these typically, as you guys know, if you shop Target dollar spot, are anywhere from $3 to $5, so very affordable prices. And some of my favorites are actually the organization things, and like I said, just those neutral staple pieces that you can incorporate into a home. So moving along to the rest of the decor, this is the Threshold section. So they had some really cute staples that were really affordable prices. So like these hanging plants were only $10. I think that those would be a great piece to incorporate into a bathroom, into a kitchen, just any little corner nook that you need to fill a space and add some color to. That would be a good option. And then they also had these little photos that were $10 as well. And I think those would be pretty on either console tables or on top of hall trees and hutches, on countertops, things along those lines. And I am personally always a sucker for the mini wreaths, so these are around $10 as well. And as you can see, they had matching arrangements that went along with them for only $5. All of these are great pieces to use also on top of console tables, like I had mentioned before, hutches. You can use those wreaths as candle rings, or my personal favorite is hanging them on the hooks in my kitchen, just to add some greenery and life to a space there also. And now we are moving on to the Studio Mcgee Hearth and Hand, and just a little bit of everything in between here. They had some really great staple pieces in the Studio Mcgee line. Very, very beautiful floral arrangements and pillows and brass accents. I definitely noticed that brass and marble pieces are completely in right now. They are super popular, and they were pretty much everywhere throughout each section of Target when it came to the home decor. So if that is something that you would be interested in, I would definitely head to Target this spring and check out all of the things that they have. But some of my personal favorites are always the faux floral arrangements. I will say though, I do think some of these were a little bit high in the price range, and I wasn't a big fan of that. It seems like typically Target are anywhere from $15 to $25, and some of these were $35 and up, which I thought was a little bit steep in my opinion, but nonetheless they were still very beautiful and had tons of options to choose from. If you guys have been on my channel for a little while, then you know that we love the earth tones in our home. So we love incorporating the blues and greens and things along those lines. And the dusty blues I thought were so pretty. They were pretty much scattered throughout each home decor section, which was really nice. So they had a wide variety. And then they also had a great selection of floral picks as well. So all of these beautiful white flowers I thought were so pretty. These were actually really good prices. But the only reason I didn't end up leaving with any is because I do have a pretty good size selection of them already that are from previous years and thrifted items. So I do have a ton of those. So I didn't end up buying any this day, but this arrangement here was one of my favorites, and I just thought it was very unique. The vase that it came in and just the colors and whatnot definitely scream spring. And also this wicker tray as well. So this one would be great on a coffee table, on a console table. It would be a great centerpiece if you put one of those large floral arrangements in it and just kind of made it your own look. And I also thought that this vase was very interesting as well. I have seen a trend going around where people will take tissues and put them inside of very unique shaped vases like this and kind of make it a more upscale look. So I think that that's pretty cool, and that one was a really great one to choose from as well. If you are into the faux trees, Target had a pretty good selection of those also. I will say I am a huge fan of trees in my home, the faux trees. I have an olive tree. I've also made my own faux tree, and that is something that I plan to continue to do. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created a DIY tree for fall, check out my fall videos from last year, but I do plan to do some for possibly spring and definitely summer to just incorporate some more into my home. It's a very budget-friendly way to add that color and just some uniqueness to a space. Now we are moving on to the Hearth and Hand section. So they did have some really good staples to choose from here. I am typically always drawn to their kitchenware, but this year I didn't end up buying anything in the kitchen section. They are tending to lean more towards the pastel yellows and more neutral tones, which I think are beautiful, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for my home specifically this year. But I did think all of this stationery and like office work and all of that stuff was very pretty. So that calendar was really nice, and I want to say it was only like $20 or $30, which I thought was a steal. They also had a great selection of faux plants and wall decor and things along those lines, which I personally really like at the Hearth and Hand section. Every single year they have a really good selection to choose from and pretty good prices also. One thing that I do really appreciate about Hearth and Hand is specifically their kitchenware. So it is all neutral for the most part, and you can keep it out all year long, which is really nice, and they have really good price points too. But one of the things that was new this year was this little caddy that you can put your dish soap in and a brush and put that next to a sink. You can even put that in a bathroom, and I think the little cup portion of that you can put a little faux plant in if you wanted to and kind of make your own arrangement. So kind of switch it up a little bit and have a different plan with that, but still a really good price point. I want to say that one was $14.99. And then as always, they always come out with different mugs seasonally and things like that, and those are pretty good prices as well. Those are around $4.99 each. Alright, you guys, I told you they had tons of pretty things to choose from at Target, but oddly enough, I didn't end up buying anything. I don't know what it was. There was so many beautiful floral arrangements and things like that, but I kind of have a good stock of those right now, and some of the flowers that I really thought were just so beautiful, I already have some of those too. So there wasn't anything that I really needed to like stock up on or anything that I just felt like, oh my gosh, I have to have this year. So I don't know, I'm planning to do some more spring shopping and taking you guys with me to Hobby Lobby and Home Goods and TJ Maxx, different places like that. So maybe I will find something there. I typically always find something at Target, but not this trip. I just didn't. I don't know. So we'll see. But anyway, nonetheless, they had beautiful pieces to choose from, a lot of beautiful things from Studio Mcgee. I always love the Hearth and Hand. That's typically the section that I'm drawn to when it comes to decorating my kitchen, but I didn't really need anything. And like I said, I think some of the colors that they're going for this year just wasn't what I have in mind for my home for spring. So I didn't end up purchasing anything. But like I said, if you guys are from Kailyn's channel, I hope you consider subscribing today. I would love to have you here in this space. I am a mom and a wife. We are expecting our third little boy in the next 2 to 3 weeks, so he should be here very soon. And so I am just trying to pump out all the content, and I'm just super excited to just share the stage of life with you guys. But like I said, here on my channel, I love to share affordable decorating and thrifting. I do that over on Instagram as well, so